And I'm going to go ahead and get started. So Khara, who you will see in a moment, Mariana is her assistant. Mariana, right? Cool. All right. So Mariana is her assistant. They're actually just 5 minutes down the road from us. They're in Bressy Ranch. So if you guys ever need to, like, I'm going to be dropping by. If I can make it in today, I will, but I'm going to be dropping by this week to grab a birthday present for a friend. And I've gotten actually birthday presents from you guys before in the past. It was a candle with the little matches that say make a wish. And it was a huge hit. They loved it. They thought it was the cutest thing. But anyways, so Khara has a store just 5 minutes away in Bressy Ranch. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and show you guys that you can order closing gifts directly from Khara on our closing form. So this is what the closing form looks like, pre-closing form, I should say. If you scroll down where it says closing gifts and you select Khara, and you could even go to the gift guide that we have hyperlinked here for you. So there's a gift guide. And you can even do like custom gifts from Khara as well. So you just select Khara Collective, and then you select which gift option you want, add-on options, special requests, and then you can, I thought there was a box or like a drop down where you could add comments. But anyways, and so you'll just type in all of the information here, and then this drops an email over to Khara, and her team receives the email and starts working on your gift. So not only is it great for closing gifts, it's also great for birthday gifts. You guys have probably received some stuff in the mail from Khara and her team. I know that Josh Jelson uses you guys often. I didn't realize that Steve Pletz?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that he used you too, so that's super cool. And we loved having you as a sponsor at Shift Happens. So I wanted to bring you back in the week after because we just saw you, and I wanted you to be able to go a little more in depth into what you do and the services you provide. Plus, Q4 is 4 days away, which means it's getting into the holiday season, Christmas gifts, things like that. So I wanted to bring you in on here because that's totally in your wheelhouse. So you guys should be able to share your screen if you want to. I'm going to jump onto my other computer, so I will be right back. But you guys can go ahead and take it away.
Awesome. All right, cool. All right. Hi, you guys. I'm Khara.
And I'm Mariana.
We basically actually already teed us up. We're a female-led and run small business here in Carlsbad, right down the road from you guys. We're not officially in Bressy Ranch. We're across the street. We're on the north side of Palomar Airport Road off Loker, on Sea Lion Place, which we'll send you all our address. We work out of a studio. The front of our shop looks like a little store. And in the back, like we're in the back warehouse, and like, you know, we have like the big roll up. We just had to close it because like the planes are flying above. Like we have like the roll up doors where we do all the shipping and receiving. We're your go-to gift company. We carry a lot of inventory. We support a lot of local brands, a lot of nationally known brands, which we invite you all to come in and see for yourself. I know we've worked with a ton of you already from the brand, and Sari's been a huge supporter, and Ashley as well. But we will probably start talking. Marianne, are you pulling this up or no?
Yeah.
Are you sharing the screen?
Can you guys see this? Yeah. No.
We just see you two. We see you two.
Hey, girl.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Hi, Shuri. Okay, let's see.
She's trying to share like a little info on us. At any rate, we'll just keep chatting. We're gonna send.
Ashley may have to make you host so you can share it. That might be why. Set you to host, I'm guessing.
Okay, well, that's okay. Do you know what? We already spoke with Ashley. We're like, if this doesn't work, she's gonna put us like on your stat. What did she call this? There's like ST
Slack.
Yeah, and she's gonna pin it so that way you could see like. But please know, like, we're just gonna share a bunch of options. There's so many. The possibilities are endless. But realtors are our #1 source of referrals. We help you with your closing gifts, your referral gifts, your pop buys, your client thank yous, and all your daily life gifts. Like everyone's been so busy. And like Ashley said, she's like, oh, I need to come see you guys later. I have a birthday gift I need to put together. So
We work really great last minute. So like Kara said, and Ashley, if you need something yesterday, we got you. You can always come and you can always count on us to make something happen for you, whether it's next day or a couple days, but just know that we're here to support you no matter what. We want to make sure that you're happy and that your client is happy with what they're receiving. So we also like to take into consideration when we design a gift that your recipient is going to enjoy it and we want them to love it. You know, we want you to have great feedback. So just know that we do take into consideration your recipient and you as well.
Yeah. So usually, so on like when she just showed the closing form, it shows a couple of gift options that we put together. That's just a sampling of something that we can do. What a lot of time, like I know a bunch of you that we already work with, what also happens is we'll get a text, email, whatever works for you, phone call, or pop on in like, Kara, hey, I have a closing. I want to spend $150. And usually it's like a little information about them. First time home buyer, they have a kid, they're in the military, they have a pool, they love their dog, like they love to cook. So it just kind of gives us a little feedback on them to help like tailor the gift. You know, if they love to cook, we're definitely going to include a personalized cutting board, which is the charcuterie boards are all the rage. Here's one style that we do. Like we put their last name on it and make it custom for them, and then include like a pack of, you know, cheese knives, something else to go with it. If they love the color red, we'll put something red in there. We can do custom stationery that has their new address on the back of the envelopes and has their name on the front. I know that's on your doc. Something we always include are personalized gift tags that has the brand. It can have your name. This message can say whatever you want it to say, but it'll have your name on it, your contact information, you know, thank you. If we're shipping, we could personally write a handwritten message on the back of the tag. And
Let me try.
as far as closing gifts, what we usually do, you'll come in and pick it up if you're
There
going to
we
hand
go.
deliver it. Oh, does that work?
Can you guys see? Perfect.
Perfect.
So this is what Kara was showing. So this is how we can make, we'll show off the branding for the brand on your gifts, whether on the gift tag, the enclosure sticker, inside the box. Where were you going next? The personalization items.
Oh, I mean, like, well, yeah, there's, whoops.
Here's like is that what you're saying, the closing gift?
Sure. Yeah. Like closing gifts. So sometimes the presentation's in a basket, like some people want to deliver it in a basket and they're setting it up. Sometimes if we're shipping it on your behalf, we're usually gift boxing. The presentation just looks a lot nicer and the items ship better. So kind of those ones on the side, those are gift boxes. And then, and this also shows, it's a representation of some of the brands that we use, like Baker and Olive's a local company. Valespa is that candle in the center. A lot of you know, like a lot of known brands. The matches are something we love to include, where it says home is where the heart is. And Ashley was even saying like our gifts are versatile. So like, say like, here's a little gift box with the candle and matches. This is $22, by the way. It makes a great pop by referral. Thank you, saying hi. But like, say we want to personalize it for someone's birthday, we'll include Make-A-Wish matches. If it's for something to do with their home, home is where the heart is. And we have other ones to say like, let your light shine. And but these are probably most popular that realtors use.
Here's a closer look at this is just a couple of the personalization items that we can do. So that's our main cutting board. Everybody loves it. It's half wood, half marble, and it has a leather strap along the top. And on the board, you can see the various personalization options that we offer. And then off to the right is a USB lighter. We could either put your recipient's last name, something that means something to them on the lighter. Obviously, we sell a lot of candles and lighters and candles go hand in hand. The awesome thing about these lighters is they're USB rechargeable, so they're not butane and you're not throwing them away. You plug them into a USB charger and then they have a forever lifetime. So
we have other items that this is going to be a little tough to see because the branding or the writing is so small. It's a playing card box. This has been a really awesome gift. And we put like the family last name or something on here. That's a new item that we have that can get branded. I say branded, personalized, sorry. We do offer branded gifts too, which we'll get to. We can do coasters with a family name on it. We have a company that they use these in their boardroom. So we can
various options
Yes.
for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Did you want to show?
Oh
the
yeah,
board?
and then this is another, we just got this cutting board in. The ones with the marble on the side, something that's super cool about them is that if you put it in the refrigerator, it helps keep the cheese and the meats and everything colder. That's like a beauty of the marble, but these two boards are like the most popular right now.
Something that we've had a lot lately.
Are there any questions yet? Or?
No, we're good. Something that we do a lot is baby gifts. So we wanted to show some of the options that we do. The Hi, I'm New Here onesie is always a crowd pleaser, and the swaddle, we always like to do something for baby and something for mama. The body cream, Khara can speak to because that's her absolute favorite.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't need a hand cream around?
And the Lash Girl up top, that's actually a candle inside, and then you can repurpose the vessel as a pencil holder, a pot for a succulent. So we always like to be able to reuse all of the items that we include in gifts, or multi-purpose them, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go back into this?
Sure. Have you guys been doing pop buys? I know it's like a thing right now, especially with the changing market, and we've been working on a lot of pop buys. And sometimes our clients are actually physically dropping them off. Sometimes we're shipping. For us, when we're trying to help you with pop buys, we're looking at affordability with shipping. So we try to keep it under £1, to keep it like cost effective, because it's plus sometimes it's a lot cheaper for us to ship versus because of gas and everything else. But popcorn's a huge one. Popping by to say thank you. Add your branding at the bottom. This company happens to be local, Eat Craft Orange. It's got a few flavors, but this one just looks super fun. But she's in all the Nordstrom cafes nationwide, so she's pretty cool and local. We're gearing up for right now. We're doing cocktail napkins. This is just a generic one with a realtor tag on it. Like we have ones that are fall, it says give thanks, and like another fall foliage. We have another one that says like pumpkin spice. We have other, wintry looking ones coming. That's just a fun, usable, inexpensive, client appreciation, client reach out. We have been doing, we can put your branding on, we have a local honey company that we work with, and then include like some tea or panic and coffee with it. Sorry, not with coffee, with tea with honey. Sorry, guys. We're happy to include, if you guys have coffee mugs or tumblers or something that you want us to include in your gifts, we're always happy to include that as well.
Or if you don't have any, we are happy to make you some. So that kind of steers us into the branded options that we're offering now. We offer 2 different kinds of pens, so it's just something nice to throw into a gift. We offer 2 different styles. It's just something nice to have. It could have your contact information, so that way it's not screaming promotional item. It's more of like a small touch inside your gift.
Yeah, just nice. You always can use a nice pen.
They're very high quality. The texture on these is really nice, and the ink works really great. And it also has a stylus. This is more of a twist pen, a little bit more elevated. And then going into what Khara said, we could include mugs. These are awesome. They're only $9. And then we could pair them up with any of the other items that Khara showed, like the tea or the honey. We also have the double walled tumblers. And then all the prices you can see here. And then we do include the minimums if you did want to place an order. Most of them, the minimums are really low other than the pens, but the pens is only 100 and then you'll have them for a while.
I don't want to confuse you. You can order one gift basket, one birthday gift, etc. These promotional items, there are minimums that are to be met. So I don't want to confuse you with that.
Yeah. How you saw above on the personalization items, we could also brand it. So if you wanted to put the Brand Realty on this USB rechargeable lighter, we could totally do that. This one we are really excited about. It is over there in the box. Everything's always everywhere around here. So it is a bamboo wine bottle opener, and we can brand 100+ with one logo on it, or we could do
Like-
one individual name on it.
Put the family name on it.
And so if you do that, you'll see the different prices. So if you do a bulk order with one logo on it, they're $16, whereas if you do the one or let's say 10, they'll be $23.
Like say for one of your closing gifts, you want to include a bottle of wine, and we put one of these in there. We can include it with all the other things. This is kind of a cool touch. Like even though it has their name on it, I think they're going to remember who gave it to them, and they'll think of you often if they're drinking wine or opening bottles.
Yeah. And this was probably one of our funnest Popeyes that we did. So we could brand some playing cards, and that's pretty inexpensive to ship because it's low in weight. And they come in these really nice acrylic boxes, and then the logo will be on the front. And then you want to show them what the actual physical
they're
card
cool.
looks like?
But we have a bunch of campaigns that we have already set up for as a New Year's gift, to send these out, to say like what's in the cards for 2023. People have been loving that, but the cards are actually really cool looking too.
Yeah,
Like
like
the
the jumbo
faces on 'em.
faces. Yeah.
And with that, we're including on the bottom of it, we put a little personalized gift tag that has like a nice message. So hopefully they just keep that in there and like keep your contact information nearby.
And then we should touch on this one.
Holiday, obviously going into the fourth quarter, like Ashley said, this is like the biggest time where people reach out to their clients and like to send them an appreciation gift, a something like I feel like as the years, like the past couple of years, people are wanting to start gifting in November, so that way their gift arrives before like the crazy hustle and bustle of the holidays. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, COVID is not over, but it's, we're a couple of years into it now. I feel like people are busier than they ever have been. So, but definitely the holidays is a great time to stay present and stay in front of your peeps.
So this is just a couple items that we wanted to showcase. We always think it's important to include something that they can use. That's typically a candle, something that they can eat. We love the Black Bow pecans, and the Chew Out chocolates those two are top sellers for holiday. So they come in a variety of different sizes. So depending on what your budget is, all these items can become bigger or smaller. This is probably the smallest for the chocolate and the pecans. And then we always want to include something they can keep. So a tea towel or the bottle opener or the playing cards is always something nice that they'll always have, and they'll be able to remember you by. Do you guys have any questions so far?
I don't have a question, but just a comment. I remember at the event last week, Steve was talking about, anytime you see like a major life event happen, such as maybe someone having a baby, that is a great time to reach out and stay top of mind. It's a great opportunity. And so when you had that thing, like something for mom and something for baby, that's the first thing that I thought of. So if you guys are, seeing on Facebook or Instagram or whatever that your clients maybe they just got married, or maybe they just had a baby, or maybe, something happened in their family. Maybe someone passed away, unfortunately. All of those are opportunities to touch and reach out. And Khara, it sounds like you have something for just about every occasion that you can help us out with that.
We think so.
Yeah. So just wanted to remind you guys of that, especially going into the holiday season.
Yeah. I was gonna say also, like, somehow, oh wait, show the picture of our team.
There's
There's-
us.
There's us, there's our peeps. That's our friend Sherry also. We don't have Claudette picture. We need to get some updated photos around here. But if you ever pop into the studio at some point, you'll see one of these girls or Claudette, who is also here as well. And we have something that's cool. This is just personal. I've never had a high school student work for me, and we're hiring a girl. She's like in an entrepreneurship program, and her mom's our client, and she reached out to see if her daughter could work. She needs to have 10 paying hours each week and have a W-2 and a pay stub and all the things. So she's super neat girl, and she has a British accent. So she's going to be like having Sam Miskey around. She's going to be like our Sam Miskey.
Oh, something I didn't put on there to come see us is we are here every day, 10 to 4, sometimes a little later, sometimes a little earlier. So if you ever need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Our phone numbers are on there. We do have a website. We always say our website is not a full representation of who we are. We always recommend that you come see our space, you see what we do. It's very different online than to come and see, touch, feel, smell everything that we have in the shop. And of course, we do have Instagram. So if you do give us a follow, we would greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, and we story more than we post. So like we're always like storying, like when we get something new and cool in. And a lot of times like our fun home decor items, they sell before they could even hit the website. So just from the natural, like people coming by and like wanting things and, picking it up quickly. So
Something else I noticed last time I was in there, you have little like clearance items and items for sale too. So that could be a great opportunity for you guys as well.
yeah, we always have stuff that we're clear. Actually, it's like, is that the one?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, it's like,
there she is.
there she is. Just stuff that like, we're not going to carry this fragrance anymore. We're not going to carry this brand or whatever. It's just, we have 2 left. So not going to reorder it till after the holidays. So we always have stuff that's on sale. But side note though, Ashley, I do want to say this though, if y'all choose a gift with us, we're not putting a clearance item in your gift. If you choose to put it in, great. But don't think like we're gonna, you know what I mean? We want things really, we're not like, oh, sweet, this is an opportunity, we really want the gift to be super duper well received. So not that clearance items are not a bad thing, but that's up to you to choose that.
Yeah.
There might be the perfect thing for your gift recipient, but I'd say also 9 times out of 10, we do get a text, a phone call, an email. Khara, I need a gift put together with the budget and a little bit of a description. We have that 1 out of 10 realtor that comes in and wants to pick and choose every single item and assemble the gift here with us. We are happy to work with you whatever way. We just know that you're super busy. We hear this all the time. Like, I'm so busy. I've been like driving around to Target and Home Goods and all the places and then trying to put this together. It took me half of a day, and your time's worth more than that. Count on us. We'll hook it up and make you look like a rock star.
What is the
Khara,
turnaround
do you
time
have-
for the personalized items?
24, we're going to say 48 hours, but a lot of times we can have it back the next day.
Awesome.
Someone else was asking something, I think.
Yeah.
Khara,
Renee, I think you're
yeah, it's Renee. Do you have any open house or shopping nights planned soon or in the future?
Good question. I'm like, we had a small one last week. I think we're looking at not this Thursday, but the following Thursday, October 6th, or potentially either next Tuesday or next Thursday. I need to talk with my team and see what everyone's available for. But basically, we open up the studio and like serve wine, charcuterie, whatever. And it's an open house. We usually bring in a couple other small vendors or like, other small businesses, other vendors. So that way you have other cool things to choose to like shop from. And, I used to run my business out of our house. We live in San Elijo Hills, and I used to host 4 times a year these huge shopping events. I'm not sure if any of you had ever come to my house, but like we would have like 15 vendors over a 2-day period, and like around 250 people would come through and shop till they drop. And it was super, super fun. Being here in this industrial space, we have to pull permits and go through the city. And it's something that we're in the process of working with our landlord for, but we're hoping to get it back to our old days, because it's super fun, like a huge street fair, but with like only cool stuff that you all would want. So we'll send that. We'll send that out. I mean, Ashley, I don't know if that's best. Like when we choose a date, like we'll definitely be posting on social media. But if Ashley, we can send it to you if you could post it, or
100%. Yeah, I'll post it on our team Slack and make sure that everyone sees it. Something else I wanted to ask. So I know if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask, but I know that several of you have used Khara before. We have some new agents on the team, and also some people who have never used Khara. So for those of you who have, do you mind sharing like an experience that you had, or like a success story, or any feedback that you've gotten from your clients? I would love to hear some of you who have used Khara and have loved it. I know I kind of shared earlier, maybe not everyone was on, but I stopped by last year to grab some birthday gifts for some friends. I think for like $25, I got the cutest little candle and the matches that said make a wish, and a little hand lotion, and I gave it to my friends for their birthday, and both of them loved it. They thought it was the cutest thing. They loved the candle. It was really well received. So does anyone else have any experiences like that?
Yeah, I closed on a property in Escondido. It was like a farm property, really like 2 acres, had some chickens and stuff. And I gave her a basket with like hand towels and like wooden bowls, and like the whole house was made of like really pretty like woodworking. And like I gave her like a hand towel with like a chicken on it, and she loved it. She really loved it. And a candle. She loved the candle. She burned it in 2 weeks, and she's like, that candle was so good. Oh my God.
Perfect. Send her out.
That's cool. Anyone else?
One of my favorites is the personalized cards that you guys do with the addresses. I've got those plenty of times, and my clients all love them.
We've done that as well. This was like during COVID also. It was a super cool thing that we did a smaller batch run. I can't remember what the pricing was, because we worked with our stationery provider, and I think we did like packs of 6 note cards and like sent it out to all of our realtors clients, and just said like, hey, I know we're not able to talk in person, but I'd love to hear from you. How's it going? Like he had a really kitschy like little thing to say, but that was super, super well received. He said he actually got a couple real estate deals from it too. So that's nice. I mean, that's kind of the point.
The other cool thing they do, so the team knows, is that not only do they put like the personalization of the last name of the client on there, but they also put the city or the little town that they actually are moving into. If it's Cardiff, if it's Encinitas, if it's San Elijo Hills, you'll find that on some of the stuff too. And I actually got a couple clients that were like, that is so bitchin', that, as far as like, towels and whatnot, like being in the kitchen and stuff like that, like right there you go, like
City towels.
and then you could even have, like their last name on it or whatever. Like that's the cool stuff right there. They really like that stuff.
Yeah, it seems personal. Like it seems
It
like,
is.
kind of like what I was saying, like we try to tailor it. Thanks, Rich. We try to like tailor it to the client. And we just had a closing last week. It wasn't someone from your team, but they're like, these people are obsessed with their dogs. And I'm like, oh, mine are like laying around here. I'm like, who can relate? Me? her. So we do have some dog items here. So we had like these dog bowls that said dinner and drinks, and then we had some dog treats and like a little dog toy. And we had the other basket for like the family. They were like obsessing over the dog stuff because it's like if you cater towards a person's family or what means so much to them, it goes such a long way. So they were like, this is great, but we're so happy about this dog stuff. I can't believe you did this for our dog. So a little goes a long way.
One other note I want to add, whenever I've worked with Siri on past transactions, that getting to know you form that your clients fill out, we've just forwarded that to Khara and said, hey, here's what they told us. Can you put together a gift for $100 or whatever? And it's turned out fantastic every time. And it's been very well received. So even if you're like, gosh, I don't really know, and you have that getting to know you form, you can just forward it and you guys will take care of the rest.
Yeah. Something I want to add too, we just did a bunch of these gifts that somebody used as referral gifts, and they were going to give a gift card. Because I know a lot of you give back, like it's a Home Depot gift card, or you've given back so much on a transaction. I'm like, let us take like something simple, like a $22 gift box that's going to come with your branding on it and a nice gift tag. And maybe we instead keep the candle. We pop the matches out. So we just took off $4. Now it's $18. And we stick your gift card in here and we gift wrap it. And then you have something to present to them that they actually get to open versus, to like, let us help you with that. Something small, it'll mean so much more to like have a present to open versus like, here's your gift card. This is how much you're worth to me. But that's always super, super well received because who doesn't love opening a present?
Yeah.
And
I think it's also important to note that it's not always about what the gift is, it's the thought behind them. So even if you're doing something as small as like cocktail napkins or the candle that Khara showed, as long as the client knows that you're thinking of them, that's what is going to mean more to them than like the actual item itself, so that's why gifts are awesome.
Yeah. We can ship on your whatever. First, we're doing like a client thing from 1 to however many. How we do that, obviously we'll have a conversation about what your budget is and what kind of theme we're looking for, or what kind of a send out we're trying to do. We'll take your list. Mariana sets you up on a live Google spreadsheet. You can upload your list. It's almost like an Excel doc, and then it will keep track of, like, we add in the tracking numbers, and then how we get paid. We will take care of our gifts, and we send you an invoice after we ship. And then you just we have your email address, you just pay it online.
Part of my job is to manage the ongoing spreadsheets that Khara talked about. A lot of those are used for anniversary gifts, birthday gifts. So sometimes as a realtor, you want to gift to your client on their first anniversary, second anniversary, stuff like that. But it becomes hard for you to keep track of it. You can upload that into that same spreadsheet, and we'll keep track of those dates. And once we've discussed a gift, those will get sent out monthly, and then you'll get an invoice at the end of the month, and then you don't even have to think about it anymore.
That is awesome. That's huge.
That's
That is
been
so
huge,
cool.
especially with, there's been so much change the past, as y'all know more than us, because this is your daily, the real estate market has changed so much. So, and a lot of people are, there's a lot of movement. So staying present, they're going to work with somebody. You want it to be you. Nothing worse than finding out your client sold with someone else because they were at a party and met a guy. Right? Who's a realtor.
Do you guys have any questions?
Everyone's on mute.
I know.
Here, we'll show you our studio.
Field trip.
Field trip. There's Bruno, the shop dog. There's one of them. Show you how it looks. I don't know how to turn this around the other way. So we're here in an industrial park. The front building, there's no suite 107. We're in the back building. We always have a little sign out front when we're here. If I have my dogs here with me, my husband will probably, ouch, stub my toe. If my husband's a firefighter, so if I have my dogs with me, it means my husband's at work. So we usually keep the door shut if the dogs are here, so I don't run away. But you come on in where we have like cozy blanket section. There's candles, notebooks, lotion, hand soap, tons
Hey,
of.
Kara, real quick on the blankets, is there like personalization on the blankets where you could put like their last name and all that stuff on there too, or?
It's a darn good question. We haven't done that, but we do have here in our, I'm not sure, do you guys use the Minuteman press for any printing? A lot of realtors use them. I asked that because they're our neighbor here in the complex. He's done embroidery on beach towels for us. Like we did that for a lot of high school and college graduation gifts. So I'm sure he could add like the embroidering onto one of the blankets. We'll find out today. Yeah, because that'd be really cute. Yeah, no one's ever asked us that. We love to include sparklers in the gifts. These are like traditional sparklers. This is great for New Year's, holidays, birthday, or just it's a celebration when somebody's getting a new home and they're like legit old school sparklers that you light and wave them around. But oh yeah, look. We have like home decor items. So we have, as you can see, like we have a ton of inventory, and we're always ready to put together gifts for you. So
I feel like a cameraman. And then here's the back of our studio.
where we get messy.
Don't mind the dust. But we would love to have you guys here. If you ever want to come stop by, say hi. We always have the fridge stocked. We got a cabinet full of snacks. You'll
Yeah.
probably catch us eating at one point or another during the day. So if you're hungry, come by.
And if you have kids, we always keep juice boxes and snacks for kids. A lot of our clients, a lot of people are parents around here. So, and we're all busy and on the go. So your kids are beyond welcome here, and we will hang out with them and take care of them. Give them, we always give them like chocolates. They know the kids now, they come in and they go right to where the chocolates are all lined up and they're like, Miss Kara, can I have a chocolate? So your families are always welcome here, and friends too.
Awesome. Does anyone have any questions, comments before we wrap up here? All right. Well, Kara, we had already talked about this in the beginning, but you're going to send me the slideshow, and I will be sure to push that out to the team. I will email that out, and that'll also be on Slack, and I will pin that so people can always refer back to that. Remember, you guys, that Kara is also on our closing form. So if you would like her to take care of a closing gift for you, once that closing form is filled out and you've selected Kara and your gift options, it's sent directly to her in an email that you are copied on. And Kara not only takes care of closing gifts, I mean, you take care of all the gifts, all the things. So thank you so much for joining us today. It was great seeing you at our event last week. Thank you so much for being there and sponsoring us as well. And
You
super
guys
excited to be on today.
Amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. That was, we're pretty proud of how that turned out.
You should
That was
be.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, thanks, Kara.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Fun.
I mean,
Bye.